Alright, let's get started. Hello and welcome back to the Forge. Hi Party Clan. Hi Alice. Thanks for joining. As you can see, I've worked on this character a little bit since the last stream. She was looking not correct, and I've kind of found this vibe for her. That I still want her to feel pretty cool when she's got her mask on and, you know, all the hood. But then, you know, you take it off and she's just this little worrywart underneath. And, so then I just didn't like the pose that I had drawn for her, so I'm just going to make a very static, neutral pose. And I'll do one with the hood on and one with it off. Yeah. Oh, this is Screech. She's an informant. Let's see. Yeah, she's this informant that a couple of our characters end up going to for information in our pilot. And yeah, she's definitely a source of comic relief. Let's see. But I wanted to make her design also hint at some other faction that's kind of like in the world. Here, I can pull up the replay. So at the end of last stream, I was really going for this ostrich look for her. And I don't know, it just wasn't working. She had this kind of like 80s yoga pants thing going on. So then I changed up the silhouette, gave her some pants, and then eventually I limited the color palette to being mainly this blue and gray, and then just the pops of color are in her face. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be working on today, just cleaning this up. I guess before I do that, I should do a little warm-up. Let's see. Pull up line of action. We will switch over to this. There we go. Do 60 seconds. Hi Pluto Stars. Thanks for joining. I was just about to start some warm-ups. Okay. Let's see. I'm just a couple days away from going to Japan, which is getting more and more surreal as we get closer to it. I'll be leaving on Thursday. I'll be getting there on Friday because of the time difference. Should be a lot of fun. But of course, now I'm getting my pre-travel nerves. How long am I going to be there for? Let's see. I have a friend, John, who lives in Tokyo, so I'm trying to organize at least a day that I can see him. Let's see. I believe it's Monday, no. Tuesday. So that's 4 days, and then 3 days? There we go. Okay. Let me resume that. Yeah, I always find warming up with some gesture drawings helps me out in the long run. Whenever I'm having like trouble with a design, it's usually just because I hadn't warmed up yet. Oh, bye, Party Clan. Thanks for stopping by. It is funny how the proportions work on children. Just a giant head. Just went to family friends their daughter's birthday party yesterday. That was really cute. I think even then, I don't think I made the proportions correct. I think she looks... I think the head's too small. Oh, and then we got... the bird. A perfect one to end on for our bird lady. Oh, Luna. My cat's begging to be let in right now. Okay. I'm coming. Sorry about that. It just seemed like you wanted to eat your food. Goodness, can you hear her scratching her pole? That's funny. Okay. We'll wrap up the warm up. I think, yeah. Color-wise, might still need some tweaks, but I think I'm pretty happy design-wise. Meow. Okay, goodness. Eat up here. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. You don't make it easy, Lou. Okay, so for hoods down, I do want to follow this kind of look it has going on. Yeah, you're just a cutie patootie, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Need to look into setting up a cat camera. Switch over to it whenever she hops up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like the vibe of just this giant hood she has. Mostly drawing these shoulders and just so I know where they are. So with the cloak open, we'll do this kind of thing here. Meow. Oh, and now you went out. Okay. Wow. Just beg to be let in here. You get a couple cuddles and you get out of here. I see how it is. Okay. Could be fun to give them kind of larger hands. And then she's got the wings. So that we can understand the anatomy of a Avasaur. I guess this would be kind of doing that. Want her to be pretty skinny because she's more of a runner. And then, yeah, with this new drawing, I'm gonna like really beef up her chicken legs here. Just to really accentuate that she is a runner. Less than a flyer. And of course she's got these like pants on. So she's got this cloak open. Typically when you kind of like open a little cloak, it kind of be a little shorter on the side. You're opening it. Let's see. She's got the feathers on this arm as well. Kind of just mimic what I had already drawn. Come on. That is the cat again. Yep. Okay. Back at it. I'll have this one also going that way. Okay. Big schnoz. It's just a thing that the Avasaurs have to deal with. They got big noses. I know the song that's playing right now isn't... Oh, I think I have it so quiet you can't really hear it. Here, turn that up a little bit. Just a bit. It reminds me of Zoo Tycoon a little bit. I do kind of want to give her cheeks this kind of look. Her feathers have kind of are always in a constant state of being ruffled. So she can look a little like that. Her eyes are just wide all the time. Oh yeah, and she's got a little data port right here. Kind of want you breaking the silhouette. Your head could be larger. Give her eyelashes. Kind of gave her. I want the Avasaur eyelashes to be pretty feather-like. Let's see. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay. Hi, Julian. Congratulations, man. Happy birthday. Hmm. I like her having these kind of wrinkles. Just stressed out. Do anything special today, Julian, for your 29th? Let's see. Do I want to? I do kind of like her hair. That's fun. Yeah, my old acting coach um, was her name was Marla Finn, and she was like the voice of Velma for a time. And I know she does voice acting classes. Been trying to convince my dad to take them. I think he'd be great at it. Let's see. It's actually where I got the voice for Kerf from. Was from Marla. Okay. Let's see. So she's got this kind of high collar here. Might make it a little higher. Just because she's scared all the time doesn't mean she can't be fashionable. Flip the canvas. That's great, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Okay, I do like this face. I like that she's kind of like, I go like, Fun. Looks like she's like looking over. Like, I need this chin centered with. Ooh. Her nose, just a little bit more. Give her a little bit thinner of a neck too. I know I'll probably end up playing a character in my pilot. I don't know which one. Probably just like a background character, but it'd be fun. What's up, Lou? Oh, meow. What? You just chatting with me? Really? Tell me more. Just bored, huh? You want to play? Yeah, that's what you're doing. Need to get a new feather toy for you, since you destroyed the last one. Let's see. Okay, let's think about this. So how would that look? Maybe it doesn't have to be that, like, drastic. Just kind of let it be. Your arms too big? Kind of like them being oversized. Something about that I find pretty entertaining. What? Meow. It's only like 4 o'clock, Lou. Went out again? Okay, I don't know what the cat's doing. That's weird. Why did it just say that I just joined the Twitch chat? Odd. I swear, this Caster Labs likes to malfunction recently. Hi, Anubis. Okay, weird. Okay. Let's see, so she's got a hand. Revolutionary, I know. Kind of want the feathers to be a little wider. And then I guess we could kind of shrink it. Alright. Digging that. Yeah, we can make this more of an arc. Okay. Now what? Let's flip you back. Thanks, Anubis. Enjoy your chores. Okay, I'll mess around with some color just to make sure I haven't forgotten any lines that I need. I don't think I have. might want to make the gray for the legs a little bit more distinct from her white feathers. Yeah. Maybe just a bit. Don't want too many colors on her. I want to try to manage my colors well. Hi, Wind. Thanks for the question. Let's see. An apothecary witch. Medusan wanted to revisit and improve the design, make her fit in. Yeah, that's fun. I think an apothecary can totally fit in. I don't think it's out of the question. Absolutely. I think. Do you think like she's making her potions, with magic or more with like recipe? Like, are they more natural, things, or are they like pure fantastical magical potions? Yeah. I do want this part to have a distinct shade. I think maybe the inside of the cloak might be just one color too many. We'll see. No, maybe I was right to have this color behind her. Not that one. Get the eyeball. We get her robot eyeball. My cat is driving me a little nuts today. Come on in. I'm just sitting out there, dude. Little silly cat, aren't you? Full of beans today, aren't you? Full of beans. Now we're gonna cuddle for a little bit, and then she'll want to go back out, and then she'll want to come back in, and then she'll want to go out. What if I use the same gray for the feathers as for her hair? It's like the same shade, isn't it? It is. Interesting. So we want that inner blue to be a little darker. Closer. Thoughts, Una? Any thoughts for me? Or is your head empty? Silly question. Your head's empty. Now that looks like it's too close to the other color. Yeah. Guess we just gotta make her feathers lighter. Possibly with magic, more so harnessing her emotions into the potions, ooh, and thus affecting them. Yeah. That's fun. I think, so then you might want to think about what, if she has a token. Tokens are essentially how people access their magic in this world. And they, can be like any object that has been like imbued with magical power. A lot of the ones in the present day are like artifacts from the olden days. They're not made a whole lot anymore. But and that could like maybe tie into her design. And then also you want to think about what, so if it is like an emotion, would it be like tied to her heart specifically? That's like making the, whenever she's making a potion, she imbues it with something from her heart, or... Because I also, there's the other aspect of it is every character's like their little magic power comes from a source, comes from like a body part or an organ. So like, for example, the one I go to is like somebody could have like an enchanted stomach and they can eat anything. Or it could be somebody's brain that has the enchantment, and that's where the power comes from. It could be like her fingertips could like have something in it, so like when she's you know, like holding on to it, it changes, or something like that. This is another little robot part. So I don't know what color I want the robot part. But yeah, so thinking about something like that could be fun. Okay, I think that's closer, yeah. Okay. Morale. Lou, you're being a little crazy. I don't know what you want from me. Pretty sure you want food, and you got plenty of food. If it's attention that you want, I've got it in droves. Yeah. If I could narrow down the colors. Oh, right, her blush. Totally almost forgot about that. Make it so it's here and here. Oh, or her tendrils. That could even, like, as Medusa, it could be like from her tendrils. Okay. I think we're getting there. Because we wouldn't see any of this. Yeah. My goodness, kitty cat. What are you doing? Every once in a while, my cat will get into these moods where she wants me to watch her eat. I don't get it, but it's not something I want to encourage. Okay, I think we're there as far as color goes. Okay. Let's also duplicate. And the fun part about this design here is it's just gonna be, like, you won't see any of this. Yeah, I can totally see when she gets introduced, she's gonna have this, like, cool moment where she's got her hood on and her mask, and she looks all, like, cool and mysterious. And she takes the mask off, and it's just this worrywart of a bird. I do like this kind of flat vibe here. I'll give her the cool mask. Just need to move it a little closer. There we go. That was so much easier. All right. Does she want to have shoes? Or are these shoes that she's wearing specifically? Like, they're like Avasaur boots. I think that's fun. I also like the idea that it could just be that the pink that was in her legs has gone gray with age and stress. Okay, I think we're good there. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, glowing differently depending on the emotion. Because that can make some really fun, yeah, source from some cool drawings there. Of her, like, mid-enchanting. And all the tendrils are glowing. Hmm. Sure thing. Yeah, necklace is a fun one. At least the ones that I have so far. There's a wedding ring is one of them. A tattoo is another. Like the ink from the tattoo was imbued with that magic. An umbrella, another one. A tiara as well. Just going like, holy shit, man. Because essentially, like, a little strategy that, like, will be employed in this world is people, you know, if you want to depower someone, you got to find a way to knock their token away from them. So then that becomes also like a counter warfare of hiding whatever your token is. So it's harder for people to know how to disarm you. Or it can even be like a show of power for someone who, like, is just not hiding it. Kind of like a go on, try it. Hmm. Very fluffy. Looks like I'll have to hop off pretty soon here, unfortunately. Let's see if I can get done drawing this in that time. And it disconnects from YouTube. Oh, that's weird. Sorry about that. What the? Yeah, clearly it showed me some of your messages and not all of them. Can a character have a token and magic sourced from a body part, or is it exclusively to one? So essentially, it's always the body part, and then like the token just like gives them access to that. So it's kind of like their battery, if that makes sense. The token's more like their magic battery. There might be some characters that have like great combinations with their token and power. Like maybe if there's a character that is all about like imbuing, all about doing something with an object, like that goes great with having a token. So yeah, essentially, tokens were made back in the old times as a form of magical training, and so like they're mainly used in like schools or for like training warriors, and be like, hey, yeah, use this so that you can access your power. And you'll train with that power, and then eventually you won't have to use it anymore in order to access your power. But then, in the modern day, people are more just like, screw the training. I can just access, like, some of the power now. That's great. Why put in the effort kind of thing. But, like, it would be a feat for like the characters to come across somebody who's capable of using magic without a token. It's kind of like an arcane focus from like D&D, if that makes sense. I got a message. Speaking of D&D, I got a message from my D&D group chat. Okay, 5:30. Okay, I should. Okay, I can get this done in time. Hmm. That doesn't make any sense. His pants don't make any sense. I think it's fine if these pants just cover the knees. Just for the sake of my sanity. And then we'll just do impressions of knees. We'll give him one more line as a little. There we go. Okay, I gotta get going. Alright, well, I think that'll be the stream for today. I might come back later after D&D, we'll see. Probably not, though. I have to get up early in the morning for work, so thanks for tuning in and stopping by the Forge.